which means it's time to get this EBC Brakes Superbike race number 1 underway. Lights are off. Good start from Toni Elias. No shock. Josh Herrin also got away well.
Garrett Gerloff from the second row got a good jump as well. Yeah, you can't. Oh, you cannot touch the white lines. That is why we saw everybody close back in. What a tremendous save by Josh Herrin.
Unbelievable.
That's about as big as it gets before you go off the big ride. Kyle Wyman has crashed. We haven't seen this all year. And Kyle now is down in turn 1. Let's see what happens, Greg. Oh, he runs off the track. So he's got the bike. All right, he just kind of augers himself in. But I'm glad he didn't toss that bike and have it flip through the gravel.
Yeah, definitely. So 6th gear, hard on the binders, down a hill, trying to get the thing stopped as quickly as possible without lifting the rear tire. Getting it down a bunch of gears and up the hill underneath the Corvette bridge. And this can't use all that race.
You don't want to use it all, but now Cameron Beaubier probably got a really good drive that time on the 2 Yosh bikes. We'll see if he's able to do anything with them. All these guys are together, Greg, and here we go. Josh Herrin looking to the right side of Toni as they go down into turn 1, and he's going to make that pass as they've got Sanford or Rico. They've caught him already, Greg. Oh, man, that is so sketch.
Riders everywhere in a track that can be a little bit dicey, but Toni able to slide underneath Beaubier. Gerloff, that gets really snug down there in turn 5 at that apex.
Oh, Herrin's going to have a go as they go up into turn 6. This is a sketchy area, man, to try to do it there.
Wow.
It's really hard to do it, but just goes to show short memories are good because Josh had a little problem there, but these guys are professionals.
So here we go, final lap of competition, EBC Brakes Superbike race number 1 from MotoAmerica.
Past Toni. Tony's going to turn it right back to the inside as they go down into turn 6. And that's a move these guys should know is coming from him. Their Yosh bikes get really close, and that is going to mess up Josh Herrin's race right there.
That he's got an opportunity. Cameron going sideways into Canada corner. And Josh Herrin,
he tried to take the big shot at Garrett Gerloff.
Behind the bubble, but Toni Elias with a crazy good drive takes Suzuki horsepower to the finish line and will win race number 1 of the EBC Brakes Superbike class here at MotoAmerica.
Tremendous race.
What a heartbreak for Josh Herrin fans. He raced his brains out, did everything he could, but it was just not enough, and he'll just be off the podium by a couple seconds. So it's Toni Elias, Cameron Beaubier, and Garrett Gerloff.
And I can see this, you know, and it was only a matter of time. And I'll tell you right now, if you're going to pass Toni, you better block the inside. I don't even know. I mean, I'm saying it. I'm sure everybody can hear me saying it, but we got to block it. But that said, Josh rode a tremendous race. Toni rode a tremendous race, but you can see there's some hostilities. Herrin's just reaching out to him now, and he's congratulating him. So that's good.
All right.
And, you know, Josh is smart. He's going to know. He's got thumbs up. He knows. And it's these two entertain us.
Race number 2, EBC Brakes Superbike class is getting ready to go. And that was a quick start, and Toni Elias got a launch, so did Josh Herrin. And here come 2 Yoshimura Suzukis. So that's what they're using, and Toni had switched to that.
And here's a replay down the front straightaway. Out the back of Toni's bike as he just slid up underneath Josh Herrin nicely at the end of that straight. Toni doesn't use quite as much exit, and you can see the bike just get jumped up out of shape a little bit. And Herrin takes that and goes right by. I don't think Toni would get by him by the start-finish line. Let's have a look as we see the white flag waving, Greg.
Well, timing and scoring has it as Herrin coming across the line. That time at 2:12.5, but Toni knows if he's got a chance, he's got to do this.
Yep, and that's what he has to do. Now see if Josh turns it back up underneath him. Nope, Toni gets the pace slowed down. See if Herrin takes a shot as they come down into turn 3.
He's got to try to block him. No, that would have been the move. That would have been pretty hairy. But Toni's got to try to squeeze it on. Look at the corner speed of Herrin. Can he get on the gas? Oh, a good one by Toni.
Yeah.
Josh Herrin, does he feel like he can draft past Toni before the finish line? Look at Herrin, he's going down to no man's land. It can be pretty dirty out there, pretty dangerous, but he's trying to roll through it. He's got to take a shot at him into the chicane.
He is going to take a shot at him. You're not lying, Greg. Let's see if he can do that. And he does. He gets by him as they go into the chicane. Now, if he can just control it here and get as good a drive out of here as he did last lap, Greg.
Wow.
And there you go. Toni wheelies coming out of there. That could be what helps Josh Herrin. Here, Toni goes down.
Your championship points leader locked up the front, and down he goes. To the start-finish line we come. It's going to be Josh Herrin. He comes up to the top of the hill. And what a last corner, last lap victory for Josh
Tremendous.
Herrin. Cameron Beaubier will finish second. Toni Elias is losing points by the moment as Garrett Gerloff comes across the line third.
You see, Cameron Beaubier has made the decision. He's going to go up underneath, and you're going to see Toni just rolling in and just locks that front brake up. And we see this happen to the best of the best riders in the world. And today caught out Toni Elias.
Wow, 29 points. 29 points heading into today for Toni Elias. So he's still going to have the championship points lead, but it's only going to be 9.
And guess what else it does? It gives Josh Herrin 25 important points, so he's going to close up as well. We've seen him get some struggles, but today he rode very, very, very well.
What an impressive race by Josh Herrin. Well-played strategy. He fought back in the exact spot he needed. A replay of Toni Elias, the onboard.
Anyways, yeah, good for Josh Herrin. He really rode well today. It was a little bit of the Josh that we saw at Coda, I think. He just rode very intelligently. Cameron Beaubier, he just did everything he possibly could do. He's going to feel good about, I think he's going to feel as good as he can about second place.
Bottom line is that Josh Herrin and the pace that he ran that last corner, and the fact that Cameron Beaubier went up the inside and fought Toni Elias created that mistake by Toni.
Yep.
And that's what a championship fight is all about. Toni Elias introducing his helmet to the fence in frustration, and that moment will pass for Toni.